What we did before was when we had a log of base 3 of level 9, we then equate it to x. And then we transform the logarithm into exponential function. In order to transform logarithm into exponential function, you raise the base of the log to the power of what it's equal to the power of what it's equal to. So raise the base to the power of what it's equal to. So that's raise. And that'll become 3 to the power of x. And then that'll equal the level of log, which is 9. But as we said before, 9 is 3 to the power of 2. So that will be 3 to the power of x equals 3 to the power of 2. And therefore, because the bases are the same and there's an equal sign between them, the powers will be equal. Therefore, x equals 2. So then we can rewrite it, because now we know what x is. So we can say log of base 3 of level 9 equals 2. So that's the evaluation done. Try another example. Again, we're going to do something a bit more of thinking. So let's do another example where we're told to evaluate LG 0.001. In this case, we do LG is also equal to log of base 10, like we know. So we can write this properly then. Log of base 10, 0.001 equals x. You always equate it to x if you're not given what's equal to, because we don't know what x is. Now, there's an interesting thing here. 0.001 is actually 1 over 1,000. So that's what that is. 1 over 1,000 is also written as 1 over 10 to the power of 3, because 10 times 10 is 100, times 10 is 1,000. So that becomes, using our indices, 10 to the power minus 3. So that's how you write. If you're not sure where that comes from, 1 over a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of minus n. So that's the relationship that we've applied. In that case, a is 10, n is 3, and so that's how we write it. So now what I'm going to do now is put those back into, obviously that's 0.001. So I'm going to put that back into our log. So I've got log of base 10, 10 to the power minus 3 equals x. So I'm going to now raise. I'm going to transform that into indices, exponent. So that'll become 10 to the power of x equals the level 10 to the power minus 3. Because 10 to the power minus 3 is the level. So in this case, I'm now going to, because they have the same base, the powers will be equal. So the powers will be equal. So therefore, x equals minus 3. So that's the answer there. So if I'm writing this, I'm going to write LG 0.001 equals minus 3. So that's the answer for that one. Let's try another one. ln E, we're told to evaluate ln E. Well, so we have to say ln E equals x. Now I know what ln E is. ln is log of base E. So I have log of base E of level E equals x. Now I need to perform my function operation. E to the power of x equals e. Raise the base to equal, and then that will be equal to the level. So I get e to the power of x equals e, which is equals e to the power of 1. Because a to the power of 1 equals a, right? So if I just see a, that means a to the power of 1. If I see e, that means e to the power of 1. So therefore, e to the power of x equals e to the power of 1, which implies that if the bases are the same, there's an equal sign between them, their powers will be equal. So therefore, x equals 1. And that's how. And therefore, we can say ln e equals 1. Why? Because log of e, of level e, equals 1. Right, so now we could do another example that might be interesting, a bit challenging, yet exciting. So let's do another example. Evaluate log of base 3, level 1 over 81. So we say log of base 3, level 1 over 81 equals x. Now we raise, and that will be equal to the level. In this case, 3 to the power of x equals 1 over 81. But we know that 81 equals 9 times 9, and 9 is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which equals 3 to the power of 4, because there's 1, 1, 1, 1. Bases are the same, add the powers when you're multiplying them. That's 3 to the power of 4. So 81 equals 3 to the power of 4. Therefore, 3 to the power of x equals 1 over 3 to the power of 4. If I apply one of our indices rule, a to the power of n is equal to 1 over a to the power minus n, or 1 over a to the power of n equals a to the power minus n. So that's one of our indices rule. So I have got, so this will become 3 to the power minus 4. Therefore, 3 to the power of x equals 3 to the power minus 4. Because the bases are the same, the powers will be equal, and there's an equal sign between them. So therefore, x equals minus 4. So I'm going to take that minus 4 and put it back into the original evaluation. So I get log of base 3, that's what I got here, 1 over 81, level 1 over 81, equals minus 4. So that's the answer, minus 4. Right. It gets more exciting as you practice more of this. So we come to the rest later.